I want to talk a little bit about the actual strategy that you're going to work on. I kind of gave you the format early on of the strategy, kind of how it was laid out in some general areas. What we're trying to do is move from less profitable to more profitable business over time. That's called productivity. Fewer inputs, greater outputs, greater results. We want to move from a corporate culture that doesn't know how to grow to a corporate culture that knows how to grow. If you remember the Deal and Kennedy model we shared in class, it's important for you to decide whether you are in a process culture, macho culture, work hard, play hard, you bet your company culture. What culture would be most effective for you to move forward? I think that's a fairly important question. Do you want to have a business process that's scalable? By scalable, it can grow. Can you take more orders? Can you manage that? Can you take more volume of customers and still be effective? Can you handle more customer service complaints? That's really key as you grow, to know how you're going to improve the process of managing your customers when they come. What if they fill all the holes in demand and show up? Will we have enough people working to be able to deal with the demand? What do we do when there's bubbles? How do we make sure there's not bubbles in demand, that everybody shows up at once or nobody shows up? How can we use the price system to help us in that regard? Do we have a good understanding? Do we have a marginal competitive understanding, or do we understand our competition very, very well? I think it's very important to know who your competition is, what they're good at, what your advantages are versus the competition, and to be really, really clear about that. Resources, are we using them the most effective way, especially human resources? Do we have the best people at the best time to get the best results? I think it's always evaluating that, and are we doing it efficiently? Do we have average skill set, or do we have a skill set that will take us to some place that is the future, or we're going to have to retrain our people and retool them in terms of skills? Do we have a good understanding of our marketplace, the feel of the market, the demographics of the local market, how much money is available, discretionary income, those kinds of things? Do we know our customers intimately, what matters to them, what they consider to be value, good value for dollars spent? What are their options in terms of how they might spend that dollar? If they don't spend it with us, where might they spend it? That would be an important question. Obviously, the effective use of the 5 Ps. Are we doing pricing, product, place, our location, all those things effectively? Do people know how to find us? Do we have a website and they YouTube us and put us on the right place? Is there promotion? Should we do more billboard advertising, or would spending our money on the internet be a more effective way to proceed? Should we look at how to enhance our product, or does our service need more attention? Can people find our location? Like I said, all those things would be questions. And then how do we reduce the risk associated with introducing new things? Obviously, that's with research. And then obviously having the accountability of our people and knowing that we're getting the most from our people is really key. So all those things team together help us move in the direction of a more profitable future, and that's kind of the goal of the exercise.